Fitbit has been around forever, and if there's one device that really put them on the map, it's the Charge series. This thing has been a solid choice for anyone who wants fitness tracking without strapping a bulky smartwatch to their wrist. But now, the big question is, what's next? A Charge 7 in 2025 seems likely, but is it going to be the same old minor upgrade, or is Fitbit finally going to shake things up? Looking at the company's release history, we can make a pretty good guesstimate about when the Charge 7 might drop. The first Charge launched way back in 2014, and over the years Fitbit has mostly stuck to a pattern of releasing a new one every year or two. The Charge 6 hit shelves in 2023, so following that trend, a Charge 7 in late 2025, probably September or October, seems like a safe bet. But there's something different this time. Google is now running the show, and that throws a lot of uncertainty into the mix. Fitbit used to have a big presence at tech events like IFA in Berlin, but in 2024, for the first time in years, they were nowhere to be found. Instead, Google had a small booth with Fitbit products shoved to the side, almost like an afterthought. It wasn't a great look. That raises the question, how much longer will Fitbit be around in its current form? Google has already started shifting its focus toward the Pixel Watch lineup, and there are rumors that the Versa and Sense smartwatches might be getting phased out. If that's true, it could mean the Charge series gets a bigger role. Or on the flip side, Google could be planning to launch its own fitness band and slowly push Fitbit out entirely. Assuming the Charge 7 does happen, what can we expect? Well, there's been talk of a major redesign, though nothing is officially confirmed yet. But if Fitbit really wants to keep the Charge lineup alive, a bigger display seems like the obvious move. Other brands are already making fitness bands with smartwatch-sized screens, and if Google ditches the Versa and Sense, the Charge 7 might have to fill that gap. One thing they definitely need to fix is the missing altimeter. For some reason, Fitbit decided to ditch it in the Charge 6, which means no stair tracking. A weird move, considering older models had it. Hopefully it makes a return. Health tracking is another area where the Charge 7 could improve. People have been waiting for proper wrist-based blood pressure tracking for years, and while Fitbit has some patents floating around, there's no sign of anything happening soon. At the very least, they need to improve the accuracy of existing sensors. Heart rate tracking, especially during intense workouts, isn't always as precise as it should be. Then there's the whole Fitbit Premium situation. Some of the health insights are locked behind the subscription, and no one is really thrilled about that. Granted, you don't really need a subscription because you get plenty as it is, but it would be great if Fitbit made all features free. But let's be real, Google probably won't go in that direction. If anything, they'll probably double down on subscriptions. And let's not forget the GPS issues. Charge 6 users have been complaining about spotty GPS that drops out mid-run. That's frustrating. If Charge 7 wants to compete, it needs a better GPS system, preferably with dual band support like Garmin has. Battery life is another thing Fitbit needs to get right. The Charge 6 claims to last 7 days, but if you use the always-on display, it drains way faster. If they're adding more features to the Charge 7 or a larger display, they'll need to find a way to make the battery last longer. So, will we see a Charge 7 in 2025? Most likely. But beyond this year, things get a little murky. Google could have its own plans for Fitbit, and whether the Charge series sticks around or gets absorbed into something else is still up in the air.